Hello and welcome to the GlitchFeed, your semi-weekly, I got it this time, feed of all the gaming news, and we play games at the same time. I'm your co-host rather, Troy, joined by the lovely Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Cool. We're
All
playing.
the buttons I want to press don't work.
I'm just gonna switch over to it. We're playing Astroneer.
I'm confuddled.
Uh,
I'm
this is an
confounded.
early access space survival game. I guess the best way of doing it. It's gorgeous, I have to say. Sarah's over there. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi.
I don't know how you. I think you can wave somehow.
Well, I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know how to like pick up stuff.
Press E is the terrain tool, and then you just kind of like F
But
with the terrain.
that's just so I terraform.
Yeah, pretty much, and you terraform to collect resources, and then you can build your base. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a module here. So this is our little lander, and then you put some resin there. It's very early access right now, but it's I think super fun. I've gotten.
This is the first time I played this. What's that? Ooh.
We are looking for any resources. So if you find resin or compound, that would be super useful. If we get
How can I
compound, we
tell?
can make. As you get close to it, it'll tell you what it is. Like here's some fuel. We don't need that yet. There's some compound right over here.
I'm not by you. Oh,
Okay.
you're telling the audience. Okay, audience, there's compound by him.
Yes. So this is the compound. You can use this to make tethers. Tethers are what kind of keep you alive as you venture away from the base, which Sarah's way off there doing.
So I only can carry one thing at a time.
So you can suck up everything, and as you complete
I got copper.
a full kind of block, it adds to your backpack. So
But I can't pick up copper.
Did you pick it up or?
I'm just holding it in front of me. I'm gonna die.
Put it in your backpack. Press
How?
Q, opens your backpack, and then just
All
kind
right,
of drop it.
I'm suffocating. All right, hold on.
There's a blue thing on the back that tells you like how much oxygen you have left.
I died.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm right there.
I'll make some tethers so we can tether out
All right.
places.
I'm gonna go pick
Here,
up my.
Pick up these tethers and start dropping tethers on your way.
Okay, so I.
Put them in your inventory.
I don't like this inventory system.
And you just press T to place a tether, and you just kind of you just kind of string them along like that. Boop, tether. Boop, tether. You gotta connect them to. So like, there. You just kind of make chains. So yeah, this is I think super awesome. I played this over the weekend a lot. And it was really fun. It was fun to play alone. It's very calming. Kind of like this is what No Man's Sky should have been.
That's what a lot of people said.
Yeah.
I'm just dropping tethers. I'm not actually connecting them.
Well, then that's not helpful at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll connect them later.
All right. Cool.
Oh, there we go. That connected it. Okay, cool. I hate this inventory system. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so let's talk about today's news.
Should we?
I guess. I don't know. Or we could just play this game.
Well, what's in the news today? Break it down for us. What do we got?
Shoot. So.
Power.
How do I? What do I do with this research?
Bring it back to the base, and we'll build a research module in a little bit.
How do I pick it up?
You just have to like carry it back to the base.
Sorry, I'm really trying to figure out how to do this.
Riot Games is suing Time Warner.
That's a big news. So we'll talk about little stuff.
Oh, okay.
So GTA, let's talk about GTA.
Why is GTA on the top of
UK
sales thing?
Only UK though. How do I connect to the tether? How do I connect to a tether?
You have to tether. You have to make like a line of them, and then you automatically like will attach to it. But you didn't make a line of them. You said I'll connect them later.
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Well, these are connected.
Yeah, those two, but you had to connect them all the way back to like the main base.
Oh, I understand.
Do you?
I dropped a tether when I was dead. Okay, I'm all confused. This is a great podcast. I'm very distracted because I've never played this game before. Oh, are you going to my body? Enjoy my body.
No,
No,
I'm
I want
just.
my stuff. Don't take my
I'm
stuff.
not. I'm just connecting the tethers for you, like you didn't do.
So I saw in the news the other day that GTA popped up, GTA 5, which has been out for years. And
Yes, it has.
and it's just like the fact that I saw the news where it was the top of the charts. I'm like, why the hell would anyone be buying GTA right now? Because that seems silly. Because it's been out for a while.
Yeah, it's been out for some time.
It is currently out as it's currently at the top of the charts for UK sales, but there is a little bit of a stipulation, and that's at the top of the physical sales charts,
Right.
which I thought was kind of funny because
Who's
originally
buying
I,
it
I was
physically?
I was much more impressed with it before
Before you saw the little caveat.
before it's like I guess it's okay.
Physical
But
sales, though.
but like it's physical sales, which it actually beat out Neo and other types of things, which just came out because of the fact that no one's really buying games digitally anymore or physically anymore. They're all buying
Right.
digital sales.
Yes.
So it's
Digital
like,
product.
I mean, okay, I guess that's
Mm-hmm.
great. Congratulations, but at the end of the day, you
Sarah the ball buster here.
I guess it's just like at the end of the day, yeah, it makes sense because all the kids are getting their parents to buy them physical copies of GTA, kind of like the old Call of Duty. Like when the new Call of Duty comes out, no one will let their kids buy it, but I'll always see kids picking up old school Call of Duty games. So I kind of feel like it's the same thing with GTA, where it's like finally parents or those kids that were too young to get it like 3 years ago finally get to get it for their Xbox 360. Which, mind you, it doesn't say which version is top of the charts. It just said the game itself is top of the charts.
Sure.
So it could very much be that all of those 360 games, all the kids picked those up. And
I mean, maybe. It's kind of
just,
speculation.
I like speculating. Speculating's great.
You are good at it. You're very good
Where
at
should I
speculating.
put my stuff that I have on my back?
If you don't want it, just drop it on the ground.
Okay.
And I'll figure out we can figure out what to do with it together.
There's resin, copper, and aluminum.
You have copper? Ooh, you do have copper.
I told you I picked up copper.
That is very useful. We're going to make a generator out of that.
Nice.
Slap a generator on the base. And then we can use that power to make research, and then we can research stuff.
Look, I'm really good at this game.
You are doing something.
I don't know why you doubted me. So in other news, well, we'll go to the big stuff mostly because there were just some big stories.
Yeah.
One of the amazing things that I was reading this weekend was that so League of Legends
Yep.
and Netflix are suing Time Warner right now. And it's actually really interesting. So I'm going to come back to base, drop off this research I found, and then I'm going to actually read this article so I don't mess up the details.
Sure.
So here's some research. Enjoy it. It's yours now.
Thank you. Just I'll take care of it from here.
So New York's Attorney General is suing on behalf of these two companies for Time Warner Cable because they feel that Time Warner Cable defrauded customers by providing an internet service that is much slower than advertised. And this has actually been something that's kind of been a frustration of League of Legends for like at least 3 years, even more actually.
Mm-hmm.
And they believe that the company neglected to upgrade its own services at the same time it was negotiating new contracts with both Netflix and Riot Games. It also believes the companies that Time Warner worked in secret to confuse the FCC. So they actually are seeking damage on behalf of hundreds of thousands of customers in the form of $5,000 per advertisement since, I believe, 2012, January 2012, per advertisement.
It's a lot of
This is every single advertisement they made about this high-speed internet that will be going from 2012. Believe it or not, it is 2017 right now.
Yes, it is.
5 years, $5,000. And I believe they said in 1 month, January 2012, I think they said like in the sum of tens of, I think it might have even been thousands, maybe close to the millions. I don't have the full number in front of me because I'm looking at a different article. But they spent a shit ton of money on advertising.
Yes,
Time Warner did. So this was released on February 1st, and it's just now hitting the news. This complaint is that basically what happened is in the beginning.
You'll see what happened was.
What happened was, League of Legends was seeing a lot of issues with their players that had Time Warner Cable. A lot of people were complaining that when they were on this service, they were getting slower performance, Your internet goes down, you play poorly, you lose games. It's really frustrating. I think that's the argument why certain people will buy certain internet service providers in this area over others, because some people would rather have Comcast versus, AT&T. Everyone wants Google Fiber, but Google Fiber isn't really moving fast enough for everyone to get it.
Yeah.
But basically, what's happening is that they were really arguing and competing with them because they were trying to get their servers up to date. And while they were upgrading their servers, Time Warner essentially held them at ransom, where they basically said, you're going to have to update your servers. Like, that's it. You got to update it. You will not get better quality unless you pay us more money for these better servers. And so they did, but nothing changed.
Right, they got the same crappy.
Yeah, and the big thing was this was wirelessly. So here's one of the statements. When connecting wirelessly, subscribers on the 300 megabytes per second plan typically received 15% of the promised speed. Mm-hmm. Subscribers on the 200 megabytes per second plan received 20% of the promised speed. And on the 100 megabytes per second plan received 40% of the promised speed. And then the subscribers on the 50 megabytes per second received about 58% of the promised speed. So basically, Spectrum promised customers, in this case, Polygon, where I'm reading this from, decided to use water as an example. They promised customers gallons of water and then knowingly leased the faucet that was only able to produce drops at the time. He also states that Spectrum, Time Warner Cable, refused to upgrade during periods of heavy demand, so they would not change how they produce things. And because they did this, they negotiated higher fees with the owners, in this case, Netflix and Riot Games, as well as, other internet service providers. So they basically refused to update their own servers and then decided to take advantage of their control and screw everyone over. So Netflix and Riot Games, after being screwed over for the situation, agreed to pay for access for its customers and performance improved. But it also decided to basically look into the details and do their research and try to figure out where the heck all of these issues were going. And they basically identified that there were pockets being intentionally bottlenecked in their connections. And knowing this, they decided to use negotiation tactics that would create problems for subscribers using online content, which if you're not, we're all gamers, we understand, but I was actually talking to a friend and they were like, this is going to be very difficult if someone is like, the judge isn't a gamer. I think we all can understand how frustrating it is when you're watching Netflix and your internet decides to crap out. And as a result, your quality just goes from
you're watching
super
sticks.
painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I think we all can understand, and I think the judge is going to understand. But what's interesting about this is that we could potentially see a snowball effect where if Time Warner indeed gets banged for this, gets attacked for this, then every other ISP is going to have to then be concerned about this, because if it's essentially, if you have been paying attention to the news and all of this, like everything lately, is that judges will often refer to previous cases and will always judge based on that precedent. And so as soon as this happens, it's just going to either, no matter what, it's going to change a lot of the face of the internet as long as this moves through.
Yeah. If they establish a poor precedent for,
I
got a big
need
old cave
tethers
down here. Find compound. Find white bubbly stuff.
Okay, we have floating stuff. One of the trees was floating away.
What?
Or is that you?
Floating away?
Yeah, one of our trees just floated away.
What do you mean it floated away?
I destroyed some trees and they're just floating up to space. All right, so what's really interesting though is that whole, they are claiming that Time Warner is trying to pull a fast one on the FCC. And that's a pretty big deal. So basically they're saying that there's a program. Hold on, let me actually look this up really quick. I found stuff. Okay, so the devices basically.
Right there. You just walked by a bunch of compound.
Yeah, I know. I'm also low on oxygen.
Is this the speed test thing where like they only like
Yeah.
base their thing on their speed
They
tests?
they base their thing on their speed tests, and they use a specific program to monitor, and as a result only boosted the customer connections in an attempt to fool the FCC. So they
Yeah.
basically watched what the FCC was doing, from what I understand, and they basically tried to pull a fast one on them by identifying where they were targeting stuff and deciding to do that. So, this is a pretty this is a pretty interesting case, I think, in the gaming community, considering everything's on the internet now. And I see this in the case of like phones and everything too, is that a lot of ISPs that have these plans where essentially you can you have unlimited information, like for your phone. I have unlimited data, but if I use 30 gigs of data a month, they could potentially decide to, cut me off, slow down my speeds.
They
It
probably already
is
do.
I mean, they do. That's what they warn you about. I don't actually have that, but they have to disclose that because they got in trouble for not disclosing that when people
Yes.
said it's like the subway. I'm ordering a foot long and you're only giving me 11 inches of the sub. Now they don't sell footlongs anymore.
Pretty
I
sure
have
they
all
still
these.
sell footlong.
They do, but they actually. Oh no, they raised
Here,
the price.
here's some compound
Thanks. I,
to do stuff with. Uh,
okay. So I don't
yeah.
know. It's very interesting. I was talking to one of my friends, my game dev friends, about this, and it's a really interesting thing because we all play these these online heavy internet. I mean, I'm dealing with new internet with streaming, and to find someone and get them caught in the act, it could either be really good or it could cause us to just be aware of transparency and have still shitty practices end up happening.
Right.
How do I craft? See?
Go to in your menu and queue. There's a crafting thing at the bottom that makes basic stuff, and then we'll make a printer module later that will make bigger stuff. Which we're almost there. I just gotta get down to this little area and do some more
I don't.
research. What's up?
I just made solar panels. I don't think I made the right thing. Okay, I'm gonna go get more compound.
They should be like if you made them, they'll pop onto your back. You have two slots in your
Yeah,
backpack that will like increase you, so your power consumption will, your generation will be better.
but I didn't want that. I wanted tethers.
Oh well, don't do that.
Yeah, it's I got two already. It's fine. So that's that. I mean, I'm not a legal person. I'm sure that the gaming attorney is going to show up on Reddit if he hasn't already and have the top post in our gaming talking about the situation.
Oh, I'm sure.
And we'll have a much more clear summary of everything. So, go check that out. I just thought that was super interesting.
Yeah.
Sure. It's always interesting to see like legal stuff because you don't usually think of gaming stuff like that, but first the Oculus VR, now this. Maybe we should just call this like the news crew.
Did you just think of that name now?
Yeah, no, the legal crew. Sorry.
I was like, really? Then we've been
No,
trying to think of a
I'm
name for a
I'm
while.
distracted because I'm sucking up some compound. It's
I
pretty
see.
great. So anyway, I'm gonna tether up and look at my news again. In other news, I guess we could talk about charity stuff now. This is
Sure.
like the most unorganized, crappy podcast.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry
We're
in
playing
advance.
Astroneer.
I'm very distracted with this game. It's not good. I have no idea
No,
what
the
I'm
game
doing.
is very good.
Tethers, that's what I need.
Don't say the game's not good. The game's very good. It's the best game.
So, Humble Bundle just announced a charity or an event today, and Humble Bundle,
It's already a charity.
I really enjoyed Humble Bundle when I first started getting on PC. Now I own all of the games that they offer.
Yeah, I have every. So go ahead and talk about this bundle first.
Yeah. So this bundle,
Rip it
yeah,
apart.
this bundle that I was looking at today, everyone's like, there's this huge Humble Bundle that's coming out. It has Stardew Valley in it. Everyone
No,
loves
okay.
Stardew Valley and 30 other games. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, it has the. Okay, so tell me, Troy, which of these games do you currently own? I'm just gonna go through the list. No. Tell it, right?
Yep.
The Witness.
I have it.
Stardew Valley.
I have it.
Subnautica.
I don't.
You-
that might be the one I don't have.
Day of the Tentacle Remastered.
Yep.
Overgrowth.
I don't
Just
recognize that
if you don't know what it is, say you
Probably
don't
not.
know what it is.
No.
Okay. Nuclear Throne.
Yes, I have that.
Octodad,
Yep, definitely. I have it on 2
Invisible
platforms.
Ink, Super
I
Meat
have
Boy, World of Goo,
I have all those.
Mushroom 11, Elapton.
No
Uh,
idea what that is.
you probably have it. It's been in a lot of Humble
Oh,
Bundles.
okay.
No Time to Explain,
Yep.
Stanley Parable,
Parable.
Parable,
Parable.
Parable.
Yes.
Okay, and then like a bunch of other ones. That's just, I mean, honestly, it's
Hey,
this
we
is
have them
a
all. We have them all.
humble. You either have them all or you don't care. Like I mean, I get there's a lot of really great indie games that do a lot of really cool stuff, but it's getting to the point where it's like, what are you doing?
Researching.
I can hear it from over here.
I'm researching.
So weird. I mean, I love Humble Bundle. It really helped me when I was getting into PC. I think that like the Humble Monthly, everything is really good for, getting a new PC gamer to have a great kind of like I think I filled up my Steam library. It says I paid thousands of dollars. Thanks to Humble Bundle, I have not.
Yeah.
It's great for that stuff, but like it's after you like get in like it for a while, it's just I don't get excited from these anymore.
Well, they have a very like key group of stuff that they have, and you expound it. You complete that collection pretty quickly. The same kind of games keep popping up in Humble Bundle. Not to discount Humble Bundle at all or anything, but like you get the same games pretty much all the time.
Yeah, like the Humble Monthly, we both were kind of all in, and then you got tired of it faster than I did because you kept
Getting
spending
games I already had.
$15 that you
Yeah.
had all these games.
Granted, they've been
I,
getting better, and their exclusive, their like premium game that they give with it has been getting better.
are you still in it?
Yeah.
Wow, I quit it like a year ago.
Yeah, no, I'm still in it. I mean, right now I'm getting games that I already have. Like I just got another copy of XCOM 2, but that makes good like gifts and stuff.
Yeah, it is nice that
So I
you
end
get
up like giving away like really good AAA games.
Hey, I got research.
Cool. Drop it on the thing.
Which one?
The one that says research. The one that has a big
I have it.
open thing. Yeah. And then we just need some power, and then we'll hit research, and we'll go.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, you already have tethers out here. Hey. Make a big old tether loop.
Yeah, and so I mean, I guess it's cool that they're starting to publish games too, because it's a little bit more exclusive at that point.
Yeah.
And it is nice because Humble Bundle always it's a charity. It's nice in that sense. I just want to make like a star or a snowflake with these tethers.
Okay.
And then if we ever get like space flight or whatever,
Uh-huh.
just fly out into the distance.
Well,
Oh,
you can get spaceflight.
what's the random like arrow symbols that are on towers? What do those mean?
What? Oh, that means they are like resource taps. So basically, you can mine out of it, and it'll refill over time. So you can come back to that. Like, there's one like with oxygen right near us. The blue.
Yep. There's a fire one over here.
That's power, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tether to that.
Okay. I found a seat.
A seat.
In that
Nice.
wreckage that was over there. You can put them on vehicles. I'm gonna try and rush and build a vehicle here so we can like get a rover.
Okay. So in other news, the only other thing I really have is was
You need
my
resin, by
voice
the way. Do you
cracks.
have resin?
No,
You
I
send me resin?
do not. So Steam Greenlight went away.
Yeah, they're getting rid of Steam Greenlight, which is for the better. Greenlight, obviously, the program where developers can submit their game that can be voted on by the community. Basically, gets an idea of like, would you buy this game if it was made?
But it had such a bad like response to it because
Oh yeah, it got a real
it
bad
was
crap.
yeah, and it's like okay, these people don't have publishers, so
It was rarely like this game is looking for a publisher. I don't think if any games like came out of that. But you're right, like that's kind
it
of
also is like the dead land of hey, this is Greenlight, it's never gonna be produced.
yeah. It was more like these are really good pitches, like these are really cool game ideas, but they're not fully fleshed out games. A lot of the times. But yeah, so Steam has kind of looked over, the metrics of it and decided to get rid of it. trying to promote more like if you have a game, we want you just to publish it and to ship it on Steam rather than like mess around with.
Which a lot of my friends are not very happy about.
No, yeah, it reduces.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it reduces the overall quality of Steam when you think about it, because you have
It's
more
basically
games.
phones.
What's that?
It's the phone market.
Yeah,
the
it's
mobile
basically an
market.
app store. You can basically just put whatever you want on it and sell, garbage shovelware, which is probably what all of your friends are, kind of worried about.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is last year, Steam, I believe, 33% of their library were all new games that came out last year alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
which
it's
were all
like,
probably low cost, low development, like
oh,
shovelware, essentially.
yes,
The
yes. So
equivalent
I
of
mean,
maybe.
but now it's like Steam's basically now banking on it. They're like, okay, well, if you pay us for this, we'll do that. Like they're actually just being like, just pay us and
Yeah, I
we'll
mean,
let your game go on the
if
market.
it still makes Steam money, regardless of how much they sell.
Yeah.
It's still going to make them money. What else do I can get rid of here? Oh, I found resin. Thank God, finally.
So otherwise, the last thing I have is that Bomber Woman this is I guess what the glitch or what was that one stupid little like
What?
show that we had that was all about the stupid shit that came out of Japan?
What the glitch?
What the glitch? Yeah, so here's a what the glitch segment on
Cool.
GlitchFeed.
But
So Bomberman,
Uh-huh.
Bomberman used to have Bomber Woman, right? There used to be like a
I think there
female.
used to be a pink one with a bow. Sure. Kind of the
Oh, I
Miss
found
Pac-Man
resin.
style. Oh, mine the F out of it, please.
It's right next to our camp.
Okay. Mine the F out of it, please.
So she was cute. She had
Probably
the
pink with a bow.
pink
I'd
colors,
imagine.
super cute, super awesome.
Sure.
So they
Tell me
came
how
out
you're
with
about
a
to
new
ruin that.
yeah, they came out with a new Japanese like arcade machine, which is Bomber Woman. But you know how Japan you know how
Ruins
Japan has this
everything.
tendency to just over sexualize like those touch games where the girls like they just are like, "Oh
Yes.
no, I'm suddenly naked and I need you to pet
The
me."
the petting, yeah, the petting sims. Yep.
So that's what it is
Fire
now.
Emblem Fates, for
Oh
example.
shit. Oh shit. I don't have, I dropped some.
Drop some what?
Whoops.
What'd you drop?
Resin.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, so that came out. It's essentially like it is the still Bomberman like walking around in 3D, but it's like it's got that awkward like I'm in distressed female.
Do you have
I'm a
compound?
distressed female.
Put compound right
Uh
there.
I have organic resin, oxygen,
There.
oxygen.
Yeah,
Where should I
distressed
put
female kind of stuff. What's up? Why should you just put it on the ground?
I'm not learning anything.
That's okay. I'll show you like how to build modules in a minute.
Oh, that's
What's
okay.
your
I gotta
first
play
one?
Smite after this. The new season came out on PlayStation 4.
All right.
We can play later.
Okay.
Here's oxygen.
Cool. Thank you.
And here's organic.
Awesome. Great.
I don't care about any else. Okay. Yeah, so that happened.
Should we make a
I'm not
T-shirt that just says
surprised.
"Yeah, so that happened"?
Yeah, we
So I
can. I
say
mean,
it like, oh, I don't know, every single time.
what is this? Hydrazine.
Just leave that there. It's fuel for later.
I already took it.
Okay, great. Cool.
So yeah, that happened.
So yeah,
That's all
that
I
happened.
got. Guys.
So yeah, that happened.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
Literally is all I. I'm just gonna get this resin now. This hot resin.
It's hot resin.
Apparently.
Nice. Oh, there's more resin over here too.
Why do we need resin?
Resin is what builds out all the modules. So like, as you see those little like platforms that I'm building out, you can kind of build those, and resin is what is used to build like more of them.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm suffocating.
Polygons.
Please.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're good.
God, I hate this stupid windowless borderless windowed.
Oh, yeah.
So annoying. I keep pressing things off screen. All right, let's drop some of this hot resin.
So come over here and build this.
See you later. I dropped my resin.
Okay. It's fine. I'll pick it up and put it down over here. We haven't played like a survival game lately, like the two of us, like we used to. Like the good old days, Sarah. Like
Old
the good
days.
old days.
Hey, what's up with my tree? I'm gonna go cave diving.
Okay, there's a cave over there. I kind of made a cave to it. Right here. There's a path to a cave. Right there.
Oh, see you later. I've already down here.
You're like right here. I can still see you. You're not even that far away.
There's a spire over here I need to go see.
Okay.
Giant pointy stick of solid ice.
You're all about them giant pointy sticks, huh?
I'm inspired to come over here.
No. 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 Don't. No. No. Bad.
I'm inspired.
No.
Let's play this game.
I need compound. We really need compound.
Thought I put some compound down.
We have a lot of research, or sorry, a lot of resin rather.
You told me to get resin.
I do appreciate it, but now the one time I need compound, we don't have any.
This is fun.
This is fun. This is
Found a
it's
cave.
right here. It's compound right here. Oh, did my game crash? My game crashed.
Did it? Oh, well, I guess that's it.
Well, I guess that's a good place to stop.
I think the server crashed too.
Yeah, because it was like a local game. Oops. Well, it's early access, so check out Astroneer if you're into those kind of survival-y games. It's a lot of fun. It's a good old time. In the meantime, though, that's gonna do it for us today. Yeah.
I lasted a long time.
I lasted a long time.
I'm sorry for that terrible podcast.
Yeah, it's okay.
That was really bad. I was really distracted, and Troy's like, "You're gonna lead this news." I'm like,
Pretty much. So
I just
take
dropped links.
That's what we do. That's going to do it for us this week. Be sure to tune in on Thursday when we do this again, and we'll talk about all the other hot news, that hot news. In the meantime, you can follow us on Twitter at GlitchFeed. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube for all of the other podcasty goodness that we do. PAX East is coming up right around the corner. We're going to have coverage over there. That's going to be pretty neat.
He's going to be covering it.
I'm going to be covering it. It's going to be
home.
pretty sweet. In the meantime, that'll do it for us. Thank you guys, and we will talk to you on Thursday.
Bye, guys.